This is going to be on the internet and nobody can tell me that no, this is such a lie, and I live it. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is KK Necessary, and today we are going to do a chit chat, get ready with me about a lot of things concerning China and what's been happening in my life. So basically a life update. Yeah, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. And yeah, if you like my baby hair, you can go and watch my other video that I made on this baby hair right here. So don't know where I come from. Like, I've been on a high and I don't know why. I've been on a high and I don't know why. Tell me say that never would. Tell me say it never would. Anyways, let's go straight into the video. Okay, so we are ready. So every week I've realized now that every week I do something different with how I do my makeup. So I don't even know how I'm going to start my makeup, but I know that I always and will forever start with my eyebrows. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm going to use these eyebrow pencils that I've been using for a while, but I've never shown you guys it. It's called the Novo. It's called Novo. Can you see? Can you see? Yes, right there. It's called Nova. It's some eyebrow pencil in the color number 1. I've got it from Tabo. If you don't know, I live in China. I think I'm gonna have to say this for a while, but if you don't know, I have moved to China, so I'm now living in China. So, and Tabo is like the Amazon for China, right? So that's where I try to find makeup stuff that will fit my skin tone. If you didn't know, Chinese and skin tone makeup product, it's really freaking hard to find, and I'm not running out of foundation, and I need to find a good foundation situation here, which I don't know when that is gonna be, but I need to really find one ASAP. Or if anybody in the world know anyone who's coming to China soon, just tell them to link me, because I really need a foundation. I need makeup therapy, I really do, and it would be really nice if I could go online and buy some makeup and get them. Yeah, speak it into the hair and it will happen. So yeah, let's have a conversation. So I've been living in China for almost 2 years now. In September it will be 2 years since I've been living in China. So I've actually lived in China before Coco, and well, a little bit before Coco. And that experience, well, living in China before Coco was not really an experience for me, because I wasn't able to go anywhere, because I just started my job here, and I don't speak Chinese. I still don't, but I feel more comfortable traveling now than I did then, and I didn't know a whole lot of things then, so it was like not something that I did a lot then. Now I go everywhere and anywhere. Well, not everywhere, but I go most places now, and I'm fine doing that on my own. But I still get a bit nervous and shy when going new places, because you never know. Like, COVID is still in China, but it's not as bad as the other parts of the world, because we're kind of closed off in a sense, because people can definitely come to China, but it is harder to enter China than maybe anywhere else in the world at this moment. Well, for us foreigners, let me say that. But people do enter China now. You can. People go through Hong Kong, quarantine there for 14 days. I think now they started that you can use other vaccines other than the Chinese made vaccines, but I think at first you only could have taken the Chinese vaccinations, and if you have those, they still have to, like, you have to apply, and then they grant you acceptance or not accepting you. If you're not vaccinated, I don't think you can enter China at this moment. But yeah, that's the difficulty of entering and leaving China now. So if I leave China now, it's not 100% sure that I can come back. So yeah, hence the reason why I haven't left. That's it. Because I don't know if I can come back if I leave. So that's the problem there. So yeah, while the other side of other parts of the world are traveling and doing everything else, it's kind of more complicated to come and enter into China. I guess because they were the one who had the first case and they're trying to take precautions, because I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they have they don't have the most, but they had like a really big battle with the COVID-19 thing, so they're on high alert for that, because I don't think they want another situation like that to happen again. Like having it happen twice would be hard enough. So yeah, so I've been living here. I know a little Chinese. I've really not been trying to learn Chinese. I think that's one of my problems, because Chinese is not like French or Spanish or Italian. It's not one of those languages where it has letters that you're accustomed to, like you'd see an A, a B, a C, a D. Even if it has an accent, it's not like that. It has, even though it does have it can be translated into it, but it's more difficult to learn Chinese. Well, to me, let me say, for me, I'm not, when I speak, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anyone else. And I don't know, that's one other reason, but this summer, cross my fingers, this summer I'm trying to start practicing Chinese a little bit more. So I've started watching YouTube videos, but the thing with watching YouTube video is I'll watch a YouTube video and then I learn some words, and then I go on another YouTube video and they're like, do not say these words, these aren't the things that you should say. And I'm like, but I just learned those things to say, and you know, so it's a bit confusing. Like for example, Neoma, they're like, Chinese don't say Neoma. They only teach that to foreigners, and Neoma doesn't really mean how are you, and if you say how are you, I don't know, something. So it's a bit complicated, but I'm still trying to learn as well. So, and no, my school doesn't give us Chinese lessons. That's another thing. Yeah, but there's no Chinese lessons in my school. They don't give us Chinese lessons. They were thinking about it, but then I guess we didn't force the issue. They didn't care enough to do it. So yeah, that's just that. So yeah, I fucked up this arrow, but we move. Okay, so I'm making this disclaimer because after watching or editing my video, I realized that I made a lot of generalization, which I should not have done, because there are also good Chinese people out there who do not have these beliefs. So this is my disclaimer, just to say that this is not for all Chinese, but for the one that the cap fits. Okay, thank you very much. So that's that. Living here, it's cost effective to live in China, but I don't know if it's traumatizing to live here as well. I'm going to be honest, like, it is traumatizing. Like the other day, for example, okay, that's another situation, but let's just look for the example that I'm living on. So the other day I went to Changsha to do something, which we'll talk about soon. There's something that I went to do, But I was coming back in the train, and there's securities in the train. I don't know if to call them, well, let's just call them securities. I am assuming that they're securities. So there are securities in the train, right? And the security in the train was like, can I see your passport? I have no problem with that. See my passport. He checked when I came into China, all of that. I'm fine with all of that. But he didn't ask me for my, did he? I don't want to lie on him. No, he didn't. He didn't ask me for my ticket, my train ticket. So I was like, okay, this is going to be another situation where Kadim is going to get upset with these people because they're trying to see, they're basically targeting me because of the fact that they are now trying to put it like black people are the ones who have COVID-19 here in China. So yeah, that's what they're doing. So he asked me for my passport. He saw the time that I entered China, and then he asked me for my health code. So I said no. I said mayo. Yeah, I said mayo, meaning no, right? I said mayo because he was like, he wants to see my health code. I said no, because for me, he didn't that's not his, that's not why he's there. That's not something that he should ask me for, because that's not his job. That's not a part of his job description. His job is to ensure that I'm sitting in my right seat, which I was, and he didn't even check to see if I had a train ticket to be on the train. He just wanted to know whether or not I have my health code and it is on green. So I said no, I'm not going to show you my health code. And then he called another person, which is one of the ladies that was in the train, which had called them like the train hostess. So yeah, so he called her and he thought I didn't understand what he was saying, but I did understand what he was saying. He was trying to tell me to show him his health code, and I was not going to show him my health code. So I said no to the lady as well, and she was still asking me for it, and I angrily said no. And I'm like, this is a situation where I wish I knew Chinese, because I was like, no, I'm not showing you my health code. I said it in English. I said no, I'm not going to show you my health code, and you haven't asked all these Chinese on this train for their health code. Like, excuse me, don't ask me for my health code, because actually you're the ones who should be showing me your health code. So anyways, she left, and Amoy wasn't sitting beside me. Amoy was with me. She wasn't sitting beside me, and then they did the same thing to her, but she showed them her health code. I was like, girl, I don't have the time. I'm not doing it with them. It's like, sometimes I would oblige and show them my health code, but I wasn't in the mood that day for some reason. I woke up early and other things, which I said I'm going to talk about eventually. But yeah, so I was like, no, I'm not showing you guys my health code. And these are some of the things that pissed me off, because I couldn't be in the train. Could I? Well, I wouldn't be able to travel if I had a fever. One, I wouldn't be able to, because once you enter the train station, your temperature is checked like automatically. Boom, there's a temperature thing right there. Then all those things. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to show you. So that's one thing. And I can't enter you cannot enter a province or city without showing your health code at the same time. So I'm like, this is not your job. Allow the persons who are supposed to do it to do it. Hence the reason why I said no. So anyways, that's some of the things that I don't like with living here. Like, these Chinese people, especially during COVID. It was not like this before COVID. Like, it really wasn't. But since COVID, it's like they want to blame us. Like, they don't want, you know, when you don't want to take the blame for something and you know that you're the one to be blamed, like they're like trying to put the blame on us, like we are the ones who started COVID, we are the ones who have it. I don't even think that 20 black persons died from COVID in China. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're behaving like we're the ones who have it. And I'm like, calm down, because we didn't bring COVID here. But hey, they always just try to blame the black people, and I'm not here for it, to be honest. I'm not here for it. So that's one thing that they do that pisses me off sometimes here. Then the next thing that I hate about China, which some people are like, why you hate that? But I hate the entire stare thing. Like, if you know me, you know that I kind of have, I get anxious. I don't want to say I have, I get anxious easily. Hence the reason why most times I have my headphones in my ears and I look like I don't want to talk to the world. It's not that I don't want to talk to the world, it's that I just get anxious with people staring at me and with people looking at, well, staring and looking, kidding, what the fuck. I get anxious when people stare at me or try to talk to me. Especially if I don't know you, like, why are you trying to talk to me? I really don't know where it comes from, because I wasn't like this before. But yeah. So anyways, and the next thing is that they stare and they don't, you know, like, oh, normal people would stare, like, look and look back. No, not them. Like, they literally stare at you and keep staring at you. And then they start taking pictures, like, oh my god. I can understand why celebrities do the things that they do. They get angry and upset with people just taking pictures of them out of the blue and like hiding it, because you'll see them trying to, like, they're literally trying to hide, but they're not hiding. Because it's like you can see them, but they think that they're hiding. And nowadays, like, a few times I will just like do the same thing, take their picture. Because why are you taking my picture? You could have asked if I wanted to take a picture, and if I say no, then don't take my picture. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not obligated to taking a picture with you. But for them, to them, it's like, oh, I see a black person, which I can understand, but at the same time, yo, oh, I remember one time this lady was in a train and the lady literally video called somebody in the train to show them that she was sitting beside two black girls, which was Amoy and I. And she was kind of sneakily doing it, like, you know, when you're trying to sneak the video to show the person. But I caught on to what she was doing, and I just took the phone from her. I just took the phone from her and I said, "Ni hao." And the lady was so shocked, and then I just gave her back the phone. Cause I'm like, I just want peace. Like, I just want to live my life. And I guess that's why sometimes I go to Changsha, because I don't really get that in Changsha a lot. I get it more in Pingshan, which is where I live now. Yeah. My bros are like the freaking worst. They're nothing alike right now. Okay, I think I just fixed it. Never talking to your bros. I swear to God. This is what happens. It takes even longer than it would normally do. So yeah, I need to be looking at the time. What time is it? 5. Okay, I got time. So yeah, so that's living in China. I don't really know Chinese. I hate living in China after COVID because people think that we are COVID. Like literally, people think that black people are COVID. I literally think that that's what they think. Like we're walking COVIDs. They're insensitive. Well, not all of them, some of them, because definitely not every one of them, but few of them think that we're walking COVID. That you'll see them in the train station or anywhere else, in the supermarket or whatever, and you walk past them and they didn't have their mask up, but as soon as you are walking or they see you, they put their mask on. And I'm like, really? Thank you for protecting me from you, actually, because yeah, thank you. You might have had it, you might have it, I don't know, so thank you for protecting me. So that's how I look at it now. But at first I was so pissed because I'm like, why do they do this? Like, they know the truth about COVID, they know what it is, and they know where it came from, and they know that they know. They scream discrimination all the time, like they're like, oh, people are discriminating against us, and we don't discriminate against anybody. And I'm here living discrimination, and nobody can say nothing about it. Like, nobody can, like, this is going to be on the internet and nobody can tell me that no, this is such a lie, and I live it. So don't tell me that what I'm saying is a lie. I'm living it. And yeah, so don't tell me that Chinese people are so lovely and they're nice to and friendly to foreigners. If you're so lovely and nice to foreigners and friendly, why do I feel discriminated against all the freaking time? Yeah. So I got that out of the way. So let's move on to other things. So next thing, okay, so guys, I am moving. Yeah, I can't believe I'm really saying this because I'm actually kind of terrified to the fact that I'm moving, because I'm moving to another city. Oh, my foot is cramped. I'm moving to another city in China. I'm going to teach another school. So I was teaching university here in Pingshan, and now I'm going to move to Guangdong province. So I now live in Jiangxi province, Pingshan city, but I'm going to move to Guangdong province, Dongwang city. So I'm moving, and I'm moving basically next week. So I'm moving next week. So the process, God, the process of moving, hell, living hell, because for one, I don't think my school wanted me to move. That's another story for another day, because as I told you guys, China is kind of still locked off from the world to a certain extent. So also people aren't coming in to work here in China, even though it's really good to be working here in China, because cost of living is low. You can travel, well, depending on where you live, depending on what school you're in. Like for training centers and kindergartens, you really don't get no time off. So yeah, but I'm going to always stick to either university or an international school where I get lots of time off, so I can travel and rest and do all of that. Yeah, kudos for all the persons who work in a training center or a kindergarten. I definitely would want to work with little children because I think they're just fun, and yeah, but I need summer break and winter break. Like, I need it. To be honest, I really do need it. I love children, and I think I would be such a great kindergarten teacher, but I just need my summer vacation and I just need my winter vacation, because if when this cocoa thing's finished and China open, I just need to know that I can go on a plane to Jamaica and spend a month or two. So yeah, that's that. So I'm moving to Dongwon and I'm moving next week. Nothing is packed. When I said nothing, I packed nothing. I packed nothing. And yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna live yet. I'm looking for apartments, but the good thing about it is that the school is helping me to look for apartments. So I'm looking, but the apartment that I like, somebody got it, like, and then I'm like, now I'm on the verge of just taking any apartment because the one that I like is that I'm gone. Like, yeah, that's where I'm at right now, where that is concerned. So I'm just like not even being funny where that's concerned. I just don't, I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to find somewhere to live. Like, I just need somewhere to live, so just put me anywhere. That's the kind of vibes that is going on right now. Oh, I didn't, well, I'll just have to do that then. That's the vibe that is I'm throwing off at the moment. Like, just go and live anywhere. So as I was telling you guys before, when I went to Shangsha, I went to Shangsha to do my health exams. So I did my blood test, I did my ECG, my ultrasound, all those things. A full body test, basically. Full body work. Because you have to do that. Well, you're supposed to do that every year in China, because they just want healthy people here. Yeah. So you're supposed to do your health check to do your residence permit, your work permit, and all of that. So that's what I went to Shangsha to do. So I'm moving next week because I need to, my resident permit expires the other week, not the other week, but the other week before, the week after that, the other week, I don't know. It expired soon. Like, I have like probably 20 days for it to expire, so I need to go to the other school and figure that out. Yeah, but the good thing about it is the city that I'm going to, they have foreigners. They have foreigners there. The province, the city, yeah, they have foreigners there, and there's things to do there. So that should be exciting in a sense. Let us see. It depends, because one of my friends told me that I'm going to live in bush again. Because everybody, I swear, all of my people think, all of my friends that I have in China says I like to live in villages. But it's not that I like to live in villages, I just like my peace of mind, and I like to be chilling in the West Indies. I just like to be home most of the time, so yeah, it doesn't bother me where I live. It just bothers me on how I'm being treated in my school environment, because that's where I spend most of my time anyways, at school, right? So your school environment is what is the thing that you should be caring for. I don't want to be in a big city where the school I'm working with, they don't care for me or anything. Like, that don't make no sense. So if where I work, they're nice and fun and all of that, then I'm fine with working in a village. I am actually fine with it. That's what we're doing. We're moving. um like China and apartments is like, for me the apartments aren't that bad. It's just like the things in the apartment I hate. Like one of the apartments that I like, I don't like it because there's a couch in the apartment that I hate the couch in the apartment. And if I choose the apartment to live in, I know that eventually I'm going to just think about it and buy a couch, and I don't want to spend our money buying a couch. Like, I don't want to use my money to buy a couch because I hate a couch. Do you understand? I don't know, like I like to be comfortable in my house because I spend, other than school time, I spend most of my time in my apartment. So yeah, and the couch is going to annoy me until I feel like I need to buy one. So yeah, I might end up buying a couch just because our apartment that I wanted to go to, they got somebody and they advertised the apartment, and I saw it and it's making me so upset. I'm joking, I'm not really crying, but yeah, I hate that for me. I hate seeing something and I already visualize doing things in the place and all of that, and then all of a sudden it's gone. But it went for a reason. Maybe something happened to the apartment and I just wasn't supposed to live in it, because maybe the landlords are living hell and all of that. So it was not for me, you know. There's the thing about things like those. Sometimes it was not yours, because if it was yours you'd have gotten it. Alright, so now I'm still apartment hunting, but at the same time, what the fuck? What did I just do? I don't even know. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that right there. Something to look right. It doesn't look right. God. It doesn't look right, but we're going with the flow, cause that's what we need to do. Do not panic. So anyways, yeah, so I'm moving next week and I'm going out tonight with a few people here in Pingshan. Pingshan been busting lately. People been coming here to live. But they still don't have interesting things to do here. Like, there's nothing for foreigners to do here. Most of the activities here is still Chinese. So that's the only thing. People coming here, but it don't have nothing to do. We got nothing to do here. So when I look into the camera though, when I look in the mirror, not the camera, I kind of look okay. So I don't know, maybe it's the lighting in my camera. Oh, but I don't even know, you know, I guess it's blending out. All I have to do now is I know that I'm going to have to redo my concealer. But actually I look nice. I look tan. Girl, I'm going with bucket things though. Yeah. But yeah, I'm moving. I'm excited to move. I'm going to start teaching middle school children. And I'm excited for that. Let's see how long the excitement will last. And I actually think I'm going to like this school. Not saying that I didn't like this school. Well, I like my students. Let's let's do that. I like my students. I love my students. Like, even when I was telling them, like, guys, I'm not gonna teach you next year, I was busting. Oh, I just wanted to cry. Like, cause I love my students. I really love my students. My day one students, the freshmen from, the ones that I had from freshman days coming straight up. I love them. I can tell that they have improved. I can tell that they're learning, and it's just good vibes. I love my students. Like, I'm going to miss them. But I'm trying to figure out something to do with them before leaving, because I just dropped the bomb on them like the day of the exam. Like, guys, I'm not gonna be here anymore, because I didn't want to tell them before then. Which don't make any sense really, because I should have actually told them before, or I should have told them after, but we weren't going to have class after, and I was putting it off. I don't like to say goodbye to people. If you know me, you know I don't like saying goodbye to people. So I really didn't want to tell them, but then I was like, I have to tell them, because they're not going to see me next semester and they're going to be like, Miss, where are you? And then I'm going to be like, I left, and they're going to be like, so why didn't you tell us? Don't you love me? We weren't good students. So I had to do the explanation of, I'm just leaving because I don't see myself in Pyeongchang anymore. Pyeongchang isn't for me. You know, I had to just give them the explanation of that. And it's not them, because they will definitely think that they are the bad students when my students are really good. Like, I have like some teachers here telling me that students sleeping in their class and all that. My students don't sleep in my class for one. They might not pay attention all the time, but they actually respect my class, and they try to at least live and learn in my class. So yeah, I don't have the whole disrespect thing. I had one class my first year, like a student in a class tried to disrespect me, and I just laid it on him like, sir, you don't need to like me. I'm not here for you to like me. But other than that, that year, I don't have any other students that has ever tried me. Like, all my students are really nice, and I really love my students. I do. Like, I'm going to miss them. I'm really going to miss them. And even my mom knows some of my students, and some of my students know my mom. Like, because I talk to my mom every single morning. Yeah. Well, not every single morning, but basically every single morning, to be honest. Let me not even front. I talk to my mom every single morning, and my mom is close to Shirley. Bigs up you, Shirley. My mom was like, you didn't even call me the last day for me to talk to Shirley. I'm like, hello. Me never know say me did for call you if you talk to Shirley. And she's like, so whatever. I'm like, okay then. I'm going to try to see if I can get her to talk to Shirley before I leave, which I don't know how that's gonna work, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get Shirley and my mom in contact before leaving Pyeongchang. And I like some never wanted more that. Those are a few of the things that are happening in my life now. So leaving. I can't believe, but me I leave it true. Like, everything is finalized. There's no backing out now. I can't back out of the city with the contract now. I can't do nothing. I gotta leave. And I'm excited for my new venture. Like, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. for this like new chapter in my life. New man in my life, so the ring finger death, my ton wife. Oh, don't believe nothing that I'm saying right now. I'm just high on life, to be honest. But yeah, I'm leaving Pingshan now. So just be in a situation where I think I'll be more happier with school and those things. Yeah. I think I need my under eye doesn't pop for me for some reason. I don't know why. It's not giving what I want it to give. So I'm trying to find another concealer. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because it never looked kind of pinkish tone, and I like yellow. I think I have a yellow olive undertone ish. So let's let that dry down a little. Oh, if you guys want me to do this hairstyle on camera, let me know down below, because I did this myself. It wasn't that bad. It was really easy. It was like, it took me like 20 minutes, if that the most. Maybe let's just say 30 minutes. Let's slow down. Let's say it took me 30 minutes to do this hairstyle. I don't think it took any longer than that. It might have took less, but let's put it at 30 minutes. So what can we talk about next? I don't know. I always do this. I always come by here, talk about everything from the beginning of the vlog or the video, and I have nothing else to say after. There was something I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I don't remember what it is. Oh, I have some YouTube ideas, and I don't know, y'all should let me know, because I think for the summer holiday I'll be inside most of the time for a period of time. I'm outside. I'm joking. I'm gonna be inside for a bit, because as I said, I'm going to have to get my resident permit, so that means that they're going to have my I had a sneaky link. I'm joking. I don't know if I'll be taking you guys with me, because most of the persons that I'm gonna meet tonight I've never met. Yeah, I've never met them, so I think I'm gonna take you guys, but I don't know if I'm gonna video. You know, in the places I brought you guys, I just did a vlog because I'm like, I don't know if they're going to want a camera in their face, and I don't want to just put people on camera. Not all of the people who want a camera in their face. You know them cool with that? I have manners, you know. My mother grew up with manners. I don't know. Maybe I'll take you guys and try to at least get a little bit of footage, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. A little bit of reverse contouring right here. Look at that cheekbone popping out. Yeah, so I don't know yet, guys. Let's see how the night goes. If it goes okay, I'll take you guys with me. But yeah, let's powder down the face. I'm still using this powder that I like, the Sephora powder, thebomb.com. I love it. I love it. I really, really love it. It's the bomb. .com. Guys, I want to put like TikTok on my phone, but it's not working. I only can get the Chinese TikTok, and I don't want the Chinese TikTok. I put TikTok on my phone, and there's nothing. Like, it's blank. I can't search for anything. I can't do anything. It's pissing me off. And I don't understand why. It's like they don't want anybody else on the app or something. I don't know. Or China don't want me on that app. They want me on the Chinese TikTok, and I don't want to be on the Chinese TikTok. I don't want to be on China TikTok for people to look at me. I want to be on regular TikTok. I need to figure it out. So I'm going to look on YouTube because I really want to be on TikTok. What happened? Well, the thing fell out. Where is it? How embarrassing. Yeah, but I want to be on TikTok for real. To watch things. Not just to... I want to watch people on TikTok. To be honest, that's what I want to do. Watch TikTokers do their things. I look so cute. I want to do red lipstick, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stick to my nude. I was gonna try it, but no, I don't want that. I need to get my lashes ready. Prep my lashes. I'm like, I'm gonna try red lipstick, but no, I don't want it. I want nude. I'm a nude girl. I'm a forever be a nude girl. I like to be nude. Put on my lashes. Takes focus. Look, so focus. So the other day my mom and I were talking and she was like, so you're living in China, what accent are you coming home with? I'm like, I'm coming home with no accent. You know, when you go to a country, you live there, because definitely you wouldn't want me to come home with a Chinese accent. You know what's something that's happening to me? Like, I think I speak a lot of patois now. Like, my love talk patois, because sometimes I feel like I'm forgetting it. Like, I don't know if people that live in a different country feel the same way. Like, I feel like I don't remember a lot of words, and because I don't want to forget a lot of things, I just start speaking patois more. Like, I just want to talk it all day, every day. And when somebody from Jamaica call me, pure patois me a chat, because me just want to remember how it goes. I don't want to forget. So I'm just like, oh, I go on, I go. Da, 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 da. I don't know if people realize it with me, but me no want to forget patois, so me just attack it. I don't. Like, sometimes I'll be like, what does this mean again? And I'm like, Kadim, I forget patois. I just start chip it. Like, I can't forget this. Are you mad? Forget patois? Girl, you try learn. This thing. So yeah, that's one thing that I do know a lot. I'm trying to be a patois, especially when I'm around Amoy. Oh guys, Amoy and I are not going to move to the same place. So yeah, that's the next thing. I'm moving. Amoy is moving as well, but you're moving up north. Well, no. I'm trying to see if it's east or west. I think it's west. Not north, more like the west side. We're in the middle right now. Jiangxi is like in the middle. So, and I'm moving down south where it's warmer. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna see her again, because you know, people have life to live and things to do, and they're gonna far from each other. So maybe some other days we can look for each other if we're still at the time, and then if we can travel, because the province that I'm going into, right now they're basically kind of on lockdown. Yeah, them Canada for a little lockdown still because they have like 18 cases, and I think most of them are imported cases, so they don't want it to spread around China. So then kind of, it's not lockdown because you can leave, you can go outside of the province, but I think you have to like 14 days quarantine if you're going to a different city, and then you have to take a nuclear test. And what if something? So I don't think that I go into maybe mask wearing. And I don't even know, I can't tell the last time I thought about just taking a mask out and to go out. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna end up into all this look. And all of this happened like the day after I signed my contract saying that I'm going to move to the school. That's when the case thing started and anything, because maybe I'd have second guessed it. If it did happen and I didn't sign my contract yet. But God knows, I'm gonna second guess it. So he was like, nah girl, sign the contract and then I'll expose this thing. So I signed the contract and then boom, like the day after, as I told you guys, it came out in the news that they have cases there and thing and thing, and people must be careful while traveling, and if you've been in the city you might need to do a COVID test and all of that. So yeah, all them things there, but we good. You know, we have prayed, mother, I will pray too. So nothing happened to me, period. Me good, my Gucci. And even the other day I was thinking about that, I'm like, yo, you know how much risk I would take from COVID there? Like, even though COVID was here, I really didn't see COVID. And that's the thing. I think that's one other thing with people. If they don't see it, they don't know what it is really. And it don't in your mind say, yo, COVID is here. Because we went to parties, we've been going to parties from last year summer, and we're protected like nothing happened to you. So yeah, it's like God is just covering us, even we're doing things that he wouldn't want us to do. Because we go party, we dance with people, we don't know which part of them today, where them a come from, if them have COVID, yes or no. And it's not like it was on the forefront of my brain either. I said, oh, but I stick to myself in the club anyways, because I said, well, I wouldn't have no mask. We don't wear mask. We don't wear. The only time we wear a mask in China really and truly is when we're going to the train station. So when we go to the train station is when we wear a mask. So we got a lot to give thanks for, give God thanks for, because we're yet to get COVID, and even if we got it and we were asymptomatic to it, we don't know, because we never have no symptoms, you know. So give God the glory. Someone just not feel right to know this or something. Not feel like it blood. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you made it to the end, you're a real MVP, because this video is all over the place and I don't even know how I'm going to edit it. But yeah, we did it. You saw where it almost turned out to being a big flop, but yeah, girl look nice and all these things. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.